I have been retired for almost a year. I can't believe the time has gone so fast. December 26th will be 1 year. In that time, I think I've managed to lose my sense of timing. I feel like I am in chaos. I am working, and it seems like I have not enough time for all the things I want to do, all the obligations I have, and it's crazy. Just last week, I was complaining to a friend of mine. I said, you wouldn't believe it. I was giving myself 5 days to complete all of the craft projects that I needed to get done for a craft fair that I was going to be at. It was like one of those TV shows that you watch on television. Patty, are you ready for your challenge today? You are going to make 50 glittering ornaments for Christmas. You are going to put together 50, 2 sizes, by the way, of beeswax, lip balm, and you are going to put labels and stickers on 75 honey bears. Plus, to make this challenge more exciting, you are going to have interruptions every day, twice, 3, 4 times a day from your relatives, from your husband, from political telemarketers on the phone. You are going to be challenged. Patty, are you ready for this challenge? Yes. Let the time begin. And there I was. I was running around like a crazy woman. I had 5 days, multiple interruptions. I'm dealing with hot glue strings everywhere. How do you get rid of those things? They're like magnets. I was watching my cats chase these glittery pom-poms all over the floor that I wanted back because they needed to go on this ornament I was working on. Plus, I was throwing glitter on everything to make it beautiful and shiny and glitzy and something that people would want to buy. At one time, I even looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm telling you, I looked like I had just been a part of a Las Vegas showroom floor show. I was glittery. I looked around. My husband was glittery, and my 4 dogs were glittery, and I had glitter from one end of the house to the other. That was my experience with that 5 days. This friend of mine that I was complaining to, she has read a number of things about time management. And I'm thinking, I think I better get myself together, because that was quite the undertaking to complete all those tasks and be ready for that craft show. One of the things she did, she gave me 3 valuable suggestions. And I'm going to share those 3 suggestions with you today, that if you find your life in chaos, not enough time to do everything, they may be valuable to you to get yourself back on time with a good balance of time. The first suggestion that she made to me was, you need to break down the things that you need to do into 2 categories. One of those categories is like a glass ball. If you drop it, it's not going to be able to be repaired. You can't fix it, so you better pay attention to it. Those could be like friends, family members, appointments, job, kids, whatever. Those are things that you have to pay attention to. The second piece of that is the second category was put those other things into the other category of a bouncing ball. That's something that you can drop, oops, forget about, and it bounces back. It's not something that's going to break. It's something that you can go back to, which will still be there. Her second suggestion to me was, get a calendar. Probably several kinds of calendars. Number one, the one that you can write on and make sure that the appointments from today into advance, maybe months in the future, can be there. They're in writing. Or you can get a smartphone that has a calendar on it and program into that your appointments, which you can block off that time, which is important. And it has reminders. It tells you. So if you forget, you're really looking good because it has a reminder. thing that she told me to do was everything you want to accomplish in that one day, write it down on a piece of paper. So you have in front of you all those things that you plan to do. You don't always have to do them all, but at least you've prioritized those things as you have to get done and all the other things that would go along with that day. I actually started doing it. The first thing I did is I went out and I bought a calendar, and it was one of those dry erase board type of things. Put it in a main area of my house, the kitchen. Every time you pass by it, it's a reminder there's things that you have to do. It's on the calendar. And I do have a smartphone, and I've made all of those appointments on my phone, even in advance. They're there. I'm reminded. I've also taken a look at those obligations to my family, appointments that I have to make, and all the things that I want to do to get accomplished. And I did. I broke them down into those two categories. My mom is one of those categories that if I don't address the things that I need to with her, it could break. And that would be serious. And that's something I wouldn't want to have happen. Friends. I really need to spend time with my friends. To me, they're important. If I forget about them, I lose a friend. And that's not something I feel like I can afford to lose. So I've looked at my things that I need to do and placed them in either that ball that's going to break category to make sure I address all those things, or it's one of those things, if I get it done, fine. If I don't, I'm okay. It's going to bounce back, it'll always be there, and I can take care of it. I even have been working on my list of things that I want to do today. It was incredible. I did that today. I said, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and I've got half of them already done. I am so excited. So if you find yourself chaotically trying to put your life together and you've lost your balance of time, I suggest you try those 3 things. Put your items into categories, make a list of all the things you want to accomplish, and get them on your calendar. And I think you'll find your life will get back together again. Thank you.